Welcome back to JavaScript School. In today's lesson, I'm going to give you an overview and kind of dissect at a high level the Create React app and what is actually installed and how that kind of gets you off the ground and installing a basic React application. So let's go ahead and get started. I use the Visual Studio Code editing tool, so you can use whatever tool that you have. I've already installed Create React app. Check one of my other videos if you need to know how to do that. But I installed it. I called it My App. It's on my machine here, and these are the folders that Create React app installs by default. So every npm application will have a node modules folder. So when you use Create React app to install, it actually installs all the modules along with it. So all the modules that are required or included with this are obviously under the node modules folder here. And it gives you a package.json file which defines the name, the version, what dependencies are required. It gives you by default the React package, React DOM, and the React scripts package. It gives you some basic scripts to run, so you can type npm start to actually start the application. It gives you a basic README file if you are uploading it to GitHub. Gives you a basic get ignore file, so you're all ready and set up for that. So these are all the things that you might have to do and set up ahead of time if you didn't have such a nice utility as Create React app to get you started. So then there's two additional folders here. One is the public folder. So when your application initially starts up, the index file will be run, and as you look through here, you have the title React app, and you have this div id equals root. If we look under the source folder, that's where most of your work will be done, is under your source folder. This is where most of your React application will be. So if we were to look a little closer at this and look at the let's go to the index.js file. So the index.js is importing React DOM, it's importing this style sheet, index.css. It's importing app from app, so it's actually importing this app.js file. So that's really where your application is going to start. It's going to import the app module into here. It's going to assign it to that root element that we saw back here in the index.html. So it's going to look for this div id equals root, and that's where it's going to place the app component. And so the app component is in your app.js file. So this app.js file is also importing React in component. So importing a logo and an app.css. So these files are here. A lot of times you can get rid of that initially. And then you have your kind of React app here, or your React component here, and what it's returning. And that just basically is React. So that is how Create React app kind of gets you off the ground. You don't have to worry about creating any of the README files, any of the package files. You don't have to worry about creating any get ignore files or getting all these files kind of connected to each other. When you run Create React app, the name of your app, this is all you get. And all you have to do is head down to your command prompt, run npm start, and let me give that just a minute to start up. It'll start on port 3000. It'll automatically open your browser, and you will see, just let that open up here, you'll see a basic app running. So here's your logo. Here's where it actually tells you to go to src app.js and edit that, and then go ahead and reload, and you'll see your changes here. So if I were to go back to src, look under app.js, and I were to say change this to JavaScript School, and it automatically changes, so it automatically saves it and re-renders it, so that's a very nice feature. And Actually, I think I do need to. Yeah, so just reload, and there you go. JavaScript School, and you're off and running. So then you can go ahead and add. So I hope this helps you understand what Create React App does and why it's important to kind of get you off the ground with your first React app if you're new. I realize there's some developers that are way more advanced than this, but I want to start very basic. So I hope this helps you. Please give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. And if you'd like to be notified, hit that notification bell.